Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Marvel Future content. Today I have the update details in front of my eyes, and as you guys can see, we have the 59 update details. Greetings, Agent CM fragment of Marvel Future fight, blah blah blah. Doctor Strange and other heroes have gathered, and we have two new heroes, Scarlet Spider and Morbius. Two new uniforms for Doctor Strange and Dormammu. So basically, we are not gonna get at least the Moon Knight uniform or the Blade uniform or the Ghost Rider uniform actually that was in the pre-update APK, at least not for now. Maybe I guess a mid-month patch. We have the tier 3 Dormammu with awakened skill of Elsa, Bloodstone, Moon Knight and Morbius. So let's go and look at some of the characters. So Scarlet Spider, one thing they changed about Scarlet Spider from the pre-update build, Scarlet Spider was free to play. He is still free to play, but he is a future pass. He will be rewarded as a future pass in the future pass normal reward. Probably we will get about 30 biometrics of Scarlet Spider, which definitely means that we are not gonna get any paywall character like Morbius from the future pass. So it's not important to go through this skill because he's not like a meta character that to be talked about. Morbius talking about, I think that's a mistake putting universal in that because he's supposed to be a combat mill supervillain, not a universal supervillain. So I think that's a mistake. And for the Morbius bios, yes, you cannot get Morbius from the future pass, but I think I'm good with that because it was the way. Like, so for the past 2 months they have been giving us Red She-Hulk and other characters. From that, at least we got the Thane out of 2. We got one biometric selector bio sub character. Now I think even if they don't include Morbius in that, that's completely okay. Now going towards the uniforms and stuff, we have two new uniforms which have been changed. I don't like the way they actually changed it, and I don't even know why they did that. So talking about the Strange uniform, we knew the Strange uniform was going to be OP. It was OP. I scored 7 million with the unfinished build with my Doctor Strange without inside on the Blast Mail Day testing on the pre-update server. The uniform will be available for 1750 crystals. Of course, discount will be 1050. You can purchase the uniform with that discount. Talking about the uniform effect, it has been nerfed. So the 15% chain hit that we were getting along with the 15% skill damage and 10% bonus damage has been removed. So he is definitely nerfed, and I think that was an intentional move. I don't know why the hell they did that. It would have been amazingly well. So it could change the course of where we were leading. He will still be really good. He will still be OP, but I think the 15% is gonna hurt his scores a lot. 15% chain hit for a character who has so many chain hits is gonna affect him too much because he does not have any chain hits anymore. Now, anything else, actually one more thing is changed. The third skill is also actually nerfed. So you can see 105% damage of energy attack and additional 257 energy damage. On the pre-update APK, it was actually 135%. So they removed the 20% of the energy attack damage from the third skill itself. So the third skill damage has also been decreased, which is a nerf. So yeah, they made Doctor Strange, probably he will not be as OP as we thought he would be, which is, I don't know why the hell they needed to do that, but yeah, whatever. Talking about the Dormammu uniform. Now, here actually, on the other hand, as Doctor Strange has been nerfed, Dormammu actually has been buffed. So all the effects and the skill effect are exactly the same. The leadership is the same, and the only thing changed from Dormammu is actually two things. First is the fourth skill. So the fourth skill actually on the pre-update APK had 40% reflect, and it could actually reflect 50% of max attack. Now on this one we have 50% of reflect of damage received, and maximum could be 60%. So it went from 40 and 50 reflect to 50 and 60, which will help Dormammu in PvP. So it could also actually change the course for Dormammu in PvP because he was really struggling against Jean and other characters. Talking about the fifth skill, it has also been buffed. On the pre-update APK, we had 80% penetration to fire immunity. Now in this one we have 50% penetration, but you will say how is it an improvement? 80% they just removed it. It's not that the case. The 80% penetration in the pre-update APK was towards the fire immunity, so he could penetrate still even if the character has a fire immunity. Now this one will give you 50% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, invincible effect, which is I think pretty much everything. So he can go through everything. He can also go through the region shields with the 50% chance, which is good for the character, as the fifth skill does a good amount of damage. It also has the 5 seconds of invincibility and some damage, and the buff R remains the same. So they nerfed Doctor Strange, which was, I don't know why the hell they did that. I'm not sure if how Doctor Strange is gonna perform now, because I know the 15% damage might not seem to be much, but it is actually a lot. So let's move on. We'll see how it goes on the character. We have 8 characters that can realize their potential and go up to level 70, and some of obviously have awakened skill. Dormammu tier 3 skill has not been changed at all. It is exactly the same, so we don't have to talk about that. Morbius, Moonstone, Moon Knight and Elsa Bloodstone have a potential awakened skill, and instead of 3 they actually require 4 characters. So the 4 characters that you will require are going to be Morbius, Elsa Bloodstone, Moon Knight and Scarlet Spider. So you will need Morbius, Elsa Bloodstone, Moon Knight and Scarlet Spider. It's not the same for every character. For Moon Knight, it's gonna be Morbius. Oh Jesus Christ, why did it open it? So okay, we can actually it was the same image. So it's gonna need Morbius, Elsa Bloodstone, Moon Knight, Scarlet Spider. Moon Knight is gonna need Moon Knight himself, Ghost Rider, Elsa Bloodstone and Morbius at level 60. So Ghost Rider has been included. Now for Elsa Bloodstone, you don't need Ghost Rider, you need Blade along with the Moon Knight and Morbius. So Moon Knight and Morbius are exactly the same and with each other. Although this also means that if you don't have Morbius, even if you try to build Moon Knight, when he gets a uniform, you will not be able to get your Moon Knight awakened just because you have a paywall behind it, which sucks. I don't know what should I say about this right now, because I don't know, it sucks adding Morbius to everything else. So we talked about the awakened skill already in the video, so we don't have to go about that. We have the new Danger Room Extreme mode, which you can actually participate if you have 3 or more tier 3 or transcendent potential characters. And also you need to have provincial level 5 or higher, which is pretty easy to get actually. And in the extreme mode, you can choose your own character. They will be choose. Also, you can also choose the exact same character if you want. Right now, it lets you choose 3 characters, 3 different ones from the list that has been provided to you. In the extreme, you can choose 3 Sharon Rogers, 3 Captain America, or whatever you want. Right, if you don't do any activity, it will choose the most chosen character in that list depending on the people playing the extreme mode. And also all agents choose their heroes at the same time and can choose the same heroes. The exclusive skill in extreme mode are randomly assigned, so you don't really can choose that, which is okay. Now, although we do have the same hero Reinter penalty, so if you take 3 Sharon Rogers once, you take 3 Sharon Rogers again. You can see here, although the same heroes can be used in extreme mode, penalties will be given for choosing the same heroes again. So if you have played with 3 Sharon Rogers right now, you go to the second run, choose the exact same team with 3 Sharon Rogers, you are gonna receive a penalty. So your grade score will not increase or decrease after victory. You will not receive any daily participation reward. So it's basically not gonna be, it's just gonna be like extra run and will give you nothing. So definitely don't do that. Going for the extreme mode simulation. Now when the boss's HP decrease below a certain point, it will be a certain point, maybe 90, 80 or whatever the point is, the screen is gonna turn red where everything will stop. The boss will not do anything, you will not do anything for like 2 or 3 seconds maybe, at least the animation finishes, and then it will actually turn red until maybe for some time, so quite some time, which is pretty interesting. It will actually look better obviously. Some of the Danger Room rewards have changed. I don't know how it checks to be changed, so we'll see how it goes. Daily entry, and we also have some of these changes for the rewards as we talked about in the pre-update APK. For that, because we can have these biometrics and X genes, so the good thing is that we can have 5 chances to get these biometrics. One of them, which is good, we only had like 1 chance per week for Danger Room. It's better that we have now daily 5, which is really great, I think. So we can have the Professor X bios. I think the bios that we get or the exchange that we get from Danger Room are going to be decreased in numbers, because we're getting 5 tries per day where we used to get 1 only from the chest every week. So it will be improved, but I think that's good. Then we have shield support, daily first victory, chest and blah blah blah, so it's not that important. Now, going down from the Danger Room, we have some of the changes that they did for other game modes. Now again, reminder that the deleting of the normal mode grade reward, the chest, vibranium, gold leak, platinum, whatever it is, I think, I'm not sure, the normal grade rewards from 8 6 to 13 can be acquired as before. After that, I think it's gonna just be removed. So we'll see how it goes. And Saffron effect, icons on danger room, and some other changes actually. Alliance battle extreme change. Did they change anything from the update APK? I don't think it did. So we have, you do not have to select the recommended heroes. Obviously it will say tell you guys the recommended characters having the certain effect. Like for skill, it will show you the characters who have skill, the silent skill first, and then the other characters. New frost beasts have been added. So we have 3 frost beasts now. We have this one for the paralysis, we have the burn one and the silence one. Actually I like the burn one more actually than other one. This looks good, but yeah, I like the burn one. And also the season that we were talking about, when it's gonna change, extreme mode weakness, silence, paralysis and burn will change sequentially by every 28 days. So it's going to be a monthly change. One more thing, actually they changed the rotation of the days, not exactly the rotation of the days. They actually made it exactly 14 days, where it was actually 15 days if you count it totally. So before it used to be start from either combat supervillain or combat actually it used to start with blast supervillain. So it was blast supervillain, then no restriction day, then universal superhero, combat superhero, blast male, universal supervillain, speed superhero, and then end with the combat supervillain, which was the 8th day. And the 8th day was considered the first day for the second week. Starting from here, then none, universal superhero female, superhero female, supervillain female, sorry, speed superhero female, combat female, speed supervillain, and then end with blast supervillain. It's not the case. It's gonna start with the universal superhero. It's gonna consider the first, and you are only gonna get each day only once. So there are not gonna be, probably as it looks like, there are not gonna be any double days for blast supervillain. So Namor or Magneto are not gonna have double days anymore. So basically it will actually shift the priority of building those characters, definitely, because it used to give you double points for both the weeks. So it was much important to give those characters rage and build them up first before most of the characters in ABX, except for someone like Luna. It's not gonna be the case, and every single day is gonna be just once per week, which is okay. It's not that bad, but it will change some of the priorities for some of the characters. So now it's gonna start from superhero, universal, combat superhero, blast male, universal supervillain, which is Thanos or Dormammu, depending on what you have. Then we have speed superhero, combat supervillain. None will be the end, the no restriction day, and will be there will be the weekly reset. Then we will have the 14th. So yeah, that is gonna be the case, and the double days are long gone, which is interesting. I'm not sure why they did that. I think they only did that because of the season change. So we can have the same week twice, so we don't have to worry about the monthly or the weekly changes of the effects of the beast. So which is okay. It's interesting. So we'll see. Then we have some of the skills and message will appear. It's so easy. They are just telling you how baby show it is. So yeah, you can just cancel them. Future Pass season improvements. Yeah, as we talked about, Scarlet Spider is the Future Pass normal reward. They're giving away 30 this time straight up after the 6-star rank up ticket actually. To be honest, I think they should remove the 6-star rank up ticket and make it maybe a selectable 1 to 5-star ticket, which will be much more useful for people, because we have too many 6-star tickets and we cannot really get it. Then we have the Marvel Girl Jean logo. Then we have the Eye of Agamotto logo for that, and some other rewards for the Future Pass. There are the rewards. It looks really good. Jean looks cute. Yeah, it's good. One new uniform collection with all the uniform collection here. Other information that you can check the trap the search marker, and you can see the effects and passive that the character has and what party the character will be, like the dealer, or is he a leader, or is he a support. So we will see. They changed some of the skills for the HP steal effect for Blade, so it will be cooldown. So I'm not sure, is it gonna change, like make like huge difference for a character. Sentinel's passive skill info changed. Okay, amazing. They just changed descriptions. Skill info sorting method had been changed. Wow, great. They changed how it says. Storm Inhuman versus X-Men uniform modeling had been changed to match the portrait. Such an important thing. Wow, such an important thing. I'm so glad that you did that, Dev. So glad. Like there's nothing that you could have improved much more than this one. Just changing the look. Like, how many times are they gonna change the look of Storm? Like 2 times, 3 times? This is the 3rd time, I guess, or second time. I don't know. First the color, then the uniform modeling. Wow. Okay. Maybe that's more important than reworking like trash characters. Maybe reworking game modes, I guess. So issue where purchasing distribution items. Okay. Issue where freeze entering main lobby. Okay, that was includes. Issue where Dazzler's modeling's hand modeling is abnormally small. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. It looks like you spent more. Actually, I would not go like crazy on this update. This is a really good update. I'm not saying that. Blade is gonna get a new rework. Moon Knight is gonna get a new uniform probably really soon, and a really good awakened character. But you nerfed Doctor Strange. I don't know why. You buffed Dormammu, which is okay, which is a good thing. But then after that, it was all. That was all for the update. That was not really great for the update after the danger room and stuff. So that was all. And then all you fixed was some of the modeling stuff. So just let me know what you think about the video. I have nothing to say about this one. I am not gonna say anything about that. I'm gonna post a summary video later tonight, so to share my final thoughts, so that you guys can have a better view of the update. So just let me know and keep in touch with the channel. Thank you for the support. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you have not, obviously, of course, as well as hit the bell icon for future content notification. As always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. See ya. The update is here.